YouTube analytics. I can't tell whether people are watching or not. Let's fade the music out for you and pause that. How you doing, folks? I hope you're all keeping well. Yep, gotta do this. This is what I used to do. I used to do live streams when there were city updates until my internet went all funny. Hopefully it's okay now. Can somebody tell me if the stream is cleared? It's clear for you. So, City Update 7, so plenty of cities, Barcelona, Monaco, Nice, Stockholm, to name a few. I did take a quick look before doing this this live stream, and it's pretty impressive. So what we're going to do, we're going to take off from, oh, what's this airport again? Get off. Let's just get a recce on this airport. So it's Nice Airport, essentially. LFMN, set up at runway 48. Set as departure there, that's already set. We'll be flying over, taking a look at Nice, and then Monte Carlo and Monaco and that type of thing. Let's see what we can find, and then I'll go to Stockholm, and then I'll go to Barcelona, and maybe if one or two of you have got suggestions, it's okay. Thanks, Victor. How you doing? Dan, it's good to know people are watching. I never know. With YouTube analytics, it doesn't tell you a great detail. Thanks very much. It's all good. That's great. So shall we get going, shall we? Set up. Take a look at Nice and Monaco. Let's go fly. So you're going to watch this in real time. Like it holds up with me live streaming as well. Fingers crossed, because it's all photogrammetry areas now. And Monaco looks particularly nice. I'm going to fly over Monaco and try and spot the F1 racetrack. I didn't see it when I was flying over last time. But surely they've got to have done it with photogrammetry. And people, it's just for you this time, YouTubers. You're going to guide me. Oh, God help me there. Are you going to pick up the Skyvan? I don't know. I mean, I picked up a few of the aircraft that come along with city updates, and I don't fly them much. So I'm picking up. I mean, maybe I'll do it for a review, but I'm umming and ahhing, thinking, is it something I'll take a look. I'd like to know why, when I change the settings on the Logitech yachts, there are no change in play. Oh. Sammy, Discord will help with that. Probably something you're not doing, possibly. You are applying the changes, aren't you? I'm making a new profile. Come on Discord, we might be able to unravel that. It's difficult to know. Ah, here we are, we've loaded in. It's difficult to know. I'll just let the sim load in the area a little bit. On this screen, what's good... Oh, it looks nice already, doesn't it? What's good to do is let the sim play out a little bit while it's loading in the aircraft. There you go, the Haddison livery. Cessna 182. I think I've got this livery in Discord somewhere. I'll have to make it more obvious in Discord. Maybe I'll make a livery channel. Good idea, actually. Quick sip of water while that's loading in. Yeah, just for you YouTubers, so chat away. Where is the king? Link. Oh, sorry, where's the link? Yeah, what, for the Cessna 182 livery? I'll have to dig them out and make it a proper channel there. Link for the Discord should be in the... Sorry, Sammy. Link for the Discord should be in this video's description. Is the stream still okay? It's asking me for a widget now. I just wonder what that widget means. Never mind, I'm not going to mess around with widgets. I've got enough to be carrying on with. So... here we go, people. There's a few people flying around here. East USA server, if you want to come and fly along. Set me altimeter correct. I'm just going to set my altitude for my autopilot to 1,300 feet. I may use that or not. I'm going to try and fly around manually. Just set me heading bug to my current location. I'm doing this with settings I've got on my Virpil yoke and stick I'm using. And let's go, shall we? There we go. Nice looks quite good. We'll come back and take a proper look at Nice. Well, yeah. We'll fly yonder around those mountains there, because I want to see Monaco first. And then we'll come back and take a look at... No, okay. We'll take a look at Nice. We're right next to it. Lazy man, Hodgson. Okay, let's throttle up. Now, shall keep an eye on chat. Don't worry, as I'm going. This is for you... YouTubers. I do like to do YouTube only streams from time to time. You can really catch up with my proper viewer base there, can't I? Or my majority viewer base, shall we say. Group flights are group flights, like the around the world tour we're doing. And actually, I'll be visiting Stockholm in this live stream, and that's not too far from where we'll be going. Oh, there we go, there's Nice beside us. I'm in manual mode at the moment. Just bring back my throttle. I don't need to go, so let me just trim down a little bit. There we go. Just so the aircraft's not going to go skyward. How's that? Photogrammetry holding up. So this is Nice, which looks nice. Tell you what I'll do. No, I'll keep it there. I'll come back to chat in a moment. Can I multitask here? How to make a livery would be nice. Yeah, something I must do, isn't it? A livery creator. I looked into it. It's just going to take time. And that time is eaten away by making videos and working and just relaxing after work as well sometimes. I was working today, but I feel okay. So a couple of hours, an hour and a half stream maybe. See how this goes. So there we go. Nice looks nice. We'll go nice and slow over these regions just so you can get a look. See? But it's free and it's a small update. It's a mandatory update again. I don't believe you need to rename your community folder for this one. It's just a city update. Sim updates are very different. It affects the whole structure of the sim. This just affects scenery files, so you should be okay. I've not had any issues, fingers crossed. There we go. Anybody from this area in the chat by chance? I know nothing about Nice and Monaco. I've never been. Although I just saw a flight for £81 return, which is very tempting. But then the hotel will be probably 1,000 or two, so maybe not. There we go. There's a little... Yeah, well, there you go. We'll come back to that. I mean, Nice is nice. Is it yonder Nice, actually? We'll come back to this area. It's Monaco I want to go in. So what I'll do... Hit me autopilot. Hit me heading mode. get back in the cockpit and put some vertical rates of climb in there, like this. And just come to the right. I've just got it in heading mode, so just come to the right a little bit. Heading bug is here, of course. I'm just utilising controls to do this. Wow, that does look good, doesn't it? Does look good. Any dates yet for the next leg of the round the world tour? Just keep an eye on Discord and YouTube. I'm just playing with a leg at the moment. It's going to be Spitfires and Warbirds on that one. And what I've got so far is pretty pretty drastic. You're going to have a lot of fun if you're going to be flying on that one. But I'm just finalising. Let's get it off autopilot. I don't trust... Oh, no, go on. I can make that, can I? I can make that. There we go. That was well timed, wasn't it? So there you go. You get some nice views as you fly. This is a beautiful part of the world, by the way, if you're not flown over this part in Flight Sim. I'm sure the city updates are doing it favours. Look at that. Ah, this is why I love the sim. When you get to areas like this are the enhanced photogrammetry. Go and look at that on my YouTube channel. You may not get these on yours if you don't own the enhanced photogrammetry. It just brings up things that were previously underwater. So you get all these enhanced areas along coastal areas, which is nice. That looks good, doesn't it? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, if I wasn't recording, I'll take it in full screen and do a screenshot. Very nice. Yeah, how to make a livery. I have to look at that one, my friends. I shall look at doing that. Well, let's just see if nobody's joining me. East USA server. Mind you, if you join, you can't look at the stream, I guess. Or maybe there's a few people there. Maybe. It's difficult to tell. Just come and chill and relax and let me do the hard work here. It's not a problem. So, people, going to take a look at Monaco, which is a bit yonder. I'm going nice and slow. I'm actually in gear down speed at the moment. Nice and slow in the Cessna 182. So 120 knots. Yeah, 120 knots. I'm going to go then take a look at Stockholm and then Barcelona, and then if we have time, well, you can guide me. That's the idea. That does look impressive, doesn't it? Let's just keep you there for a moment. Let's take a quick swig. So keep letting me know, please, if the stream's okay and the sound and that type of thing. It's difficult to know when you're recording. Oh, nice. So we'll be coming up. I don't believe. Let me open a little nav map. So I don't crash the stream now. I'll open that up in the corner. You'll hear a beep in a moment. Bloop, there we are. Am I over Monaco? Not quite yet. No, I don't believe so. I'm coming up to Monaco. Oh, I am over Monaco. I am indeed. Look at your chat, wasn't it? So there's Monaco. So we'll take a fly around here, people, because I didn't spot the F1 track around here. So there's Monaco for you. Isn't that nice? Let's get a bit. Let's take it off autopilot and just come to our left a little bit. So just keep an eye on my. Yep, trim's okay. Now, where would the F1 track be in Monaco? Is it over these hills at the back here? Because if it's photogrammetry, it should pick up surely. It goes along the coast as well, doesn't it? See if we can spot any kind of. Well, it's going to be just a road, basically. Is this it? Is this part of it? Looks like it might be part of it. Am I crashing there? I would crash if I didn't get back to the sim. Thankfully, I've got it in manual mode. Just check I've got enough speed there. Should be okay. whack up my throttle a bit just to get round and give you a more interesting view while I'm doing that. Although I do need to see where I'm going. Would be ideal. Yep. Let's just get back in the aircraft a little bit just to make sure. Yeah, everything's okay. And we'll just go a little bit yonder, come back round, spin around and take a look at these areas in more detail. Even pause over part of it might be a good idea. Oh, the photogrammetry is not loaded in there, has it? Oh, that's chugging. That's chugging a little bit. Give it time to settle down. That's a little bit better. Oh dear. And I wouldn't put that down to it being bad on frame rates. It's bad because I'm recording and sorry, live streaming and flying over the area at the same time. This does improve as the live stream goes along. Oh, hey, who's that? Thanks for the scare, my friend. And what we'll do, we'll just fly around near this hill area here. That's better. It seems to have settled down now. It just seems to be quite a packed area, that, doesn't it? I'm not Mark, but I'm doing well. Virtuosim, how are you, my friend? Oops, if I click the right window. It's all going well today, isn't it? Get back in the cockpit. We want to come back down to 240 degrees, roughly. That's fine. I better come to my right as there's mountains to the left. Bring back the throttle. Keep an eye on my vertical speed there. I'm climbing still, so there's no problem. Just try and make it nice and balanced. There we are. There we go. That's as balanced a turn as you could want. Balanced a bank as you could want there. Oh, don't chug sim, you're chugging a little bit, I think. Monaco does seem to have an effect here, but remember, I'm live streaming. Let's head back towards Monaco, bring that throttle back. That's a nice picture, isn't it? That's when you know you're in Microsoft Flight Sim. That's why we fly it. I remember getting the images like this when I first loaded it up in 2020. When it first came out on PC, I saw an image similar to this. I think I was flying over Los Angeles. So not quite the same, obviously, but it was very nice. The photogrammetry, I think, is mainly loaded in. There's a lot of photogrammetry here, which is probably why it was chugging along before. Now it's there. Just checking on my speed. I don't want to stall. I'm okay. Very nice. Yeah, you can't beat that, can you? So there you go. There's Monaco. Grand Prix track. I mean, you can come and fly around it yourself, see if you can spot it. That must be part of the track there. I don't think it's going to be in high definition, the F1 track, of course. Photogrammetry will give you a smattering of photogrammetry, but not every single detail. Although that's not there. I was going to say it's not loaded in properly there, but it has now. There we go. Not too bad. Okay, so there we go, that part's loaded in fine. We'll fly back over here. Nice parts. Well, this is more Monaco, isn't it? Have I just been flying over the wrong part there? Little nav map, what information are you feeding me? This looks more like downtown Monaco, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. One or the other. Anyway, you're getting both views there. Now that hotel on the side, see, this is a problem with live streaming and such dense areas. It's not quite loaded in properly. What a shame. But mainly, I guess mainly. Ah, well. Ella Beta. What can we do? Oh, ignore the ugly buildings. I promise you on your fast internet you're going to have no problems if you're flying alone. Yeah, ooh, dear. Let's hope the internet or the loading of the photogrammetry improves a little bit as we go along. It tends to do on these live streams. First one's always a bit dodgy, but you're getting a decent idea, I hope. Yeah, I flew over it before just to test it. It wasn't like that, so you have to take my word for it there. There we go, now it's smoothened out. Okay, I think we'll go and land this where we just took off from, people. Go and take a look at Nice. Unless there's anything you want me to look at particularly in this area. Thinking, go and take a look at Nice quickly. And then go and land at the airport. And that was EU Nice Kota. Nice Kota? Nice Kot. Nice airport, anyway. Essentially. Yeah, I'll take a look around here, see what's around the corner. And I'll be back with you in a moment, chat. I'm just concentrating here because I'm flying manually now. So if I take my eyes off what's happening, I'm going to be heading to terra firma. Which wouldn't be good. This looks pretty impressive. All looks very nice. And I didn't fly around, I don't believe, Nice previously. I kind of skirted on the outs. Although that must be Nice ahead of us, surely. We'll find out. What's little now? I can't change the little nav map at the moment. Let me just get over this hill. Doesn't help I'm flying in areas where if I take my eyes off the ball, I'm crashed down. Yeah, that's not quite loaded in fully for me, but mainly, yeah, the buildings, let's just ignore them to the right of me there. We'll go on land, see if the photogrammetry improves as we fly. Oh, look at that. What a view coming over those hills there. Very nice. Is that the airport I need to land at? If it is, I'm going to do a quick flyover, quick recce. I don't believe so. No, it's just the road or something, isn't it? There we go. What's that bridge there? Is that a bridge down there? Hang on a second. Let's go and investigate. Tell you what, my friends, let's just do that. And what I'm going to do is investigate that little bridge behind me, or that structure behind me. Let's just catch up with chat. The track right to the harbour, downtown Monaco. Okay, track right to the harbour, downtown Monaco. Yeah, I think I just found it. Virtual Sim. Flew over the track already. Oh, good. Good. I do watch F1, especially Monaco now and again, but I have no idea. Looks very densely populated. Yeah, try it when you're not. Sim Hanger is Mark, indeed. Oh, Mark, you're there! How you doing, my friend? I didn't know you were in the chat. Hey, Simhanger's in the chat too. Have you tried it yourself, Mark? I'm quite impressed, but not when I'm live streaming. It's going to be a bit of a bugger with all this photogrammetry around. Well, with my internet anyway. Right, let's just come back round to 180 degrees. Now I feel better. Another streamer's in the chat. Another person to sympathise with my woes of streaming here. No, I have to do these. I do enjoy these when a city update deploys. Now, where's that structure? It's a live stream and such. I just passed it by. No, there it is. Right in front of me there. So what is that? Is that a bridge? Ah. Oh, photogrammetry, don't do me like this, please. We'll move on to a less densely populated area, people, because this may not be doing it. It was fine, but it is a bridge indeed, so that would be fun to fly under, wouldn't it? Let's not try that now. Oh, flying cars. So we got Back to the Future cars on that bridge there. Let's make it up over this hill. And there we go. And just pop round now. Ooh. Could this be disastrous? I'll tell you what, guys. That's a good time to go to main menu, isn't it? Oh, okay. Next one I'll do a proper landing. It's just because I was messing around with hills and whatever. So you can have a laugh on my behalf there. Yeah, I'm going to take a look at Stockholm now. Stockholm I checked out briefly, and Barcelona. Under the bridge, no. More like down on the ground on that one, Mark, I'm afraid. Didn't keep an eye on my airspeed, and yeah, you saw what happened there. So let's pass that one. I'm having a good time with live streams recently, haven't I? If you haven't caught my around the world leg, I had a couple of nasty landings on that too. Boom, yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, guys, because I do like it. General options. It just gives you a little bit. I only turned the music off while I was in the loading in the flight, just so it didn't interfere. I do like a bit of music. I do like the flights in music. Right, over to Stockholm. So we'll go to Stockholm. ESSB. Echo Sierra Sierra Bravo. And we go there. And the sim's going to crash. Oh dear. And the sim's crashed. Oh, now you're... Wait, let me just get you to stream starting. And hopefully... See, that was great, wasn't it? I'm having all the luck today. I've not had a crash since Sim Update 15. And I've just had a crash now. So it won't take me a moment to restart the sim. And we'll get that back all started again. Had to happen when I'm live streaming, but that's okay. We're going to fly into Stockholm anyway. Just downloaded today's update, and I'll be with you shortly. Okay. No problem, my friend. Great. First time you caught me live, Brian. You just caught me on the first crash as well. One of the first crashes I had. Are you still there, by the way? It looks like you're still there. I'm just starting the sim in the background. So the sim's not starting. The stream's not starting, but the sim is. So hopefully you're going to catch that. Is it going to capture? Yeah, it's going to capture it now. Fantastic. Good. You're back. So you can watch me reload the sim. So have they messed up the full screen since the city update? Is that what you're saying? Or with sim update? Hey, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Now I wonder if I can do this now. No, it's not allowing me to. I was just going to try something. Nope, never mind. I'll come back to that in a moment. Apparently we're allowed to give away a couple of memberships somehow, but I've never figured out how to do that, so I'll have to keep looking at that. There we go. Oh, continuing normal mode. I didn't spot that. So we'll just let the sim reload up, and then we'll get to Stockholm. Sorry about the slight pause there, people, but there's no rush. This is just a quick look, an hour and a half look at the city update. Yeah, it wasn't a sim update, that, Brian. That was just an update for the city update. So it wasn't actually affecting the sim update files, I don't believe. That was more for the city update preparation, I believe. Oh, okay, so cities update, oh, okay. They did replace a couple of files within the sim, but I think that's more for the preparation for the city updates, if you know what I mean. Wasn't a full-blown sim update. See, I play mainly in windowed mode because I'm streaming and I'm checking on things while I'm flying generally. So I go into full screen mode every now and again, but I rarely use full screen mode nowadays. You're making coffee and about to download it. It's only a tiny update. It will take you a couple of minutes, Virtuosim. Really would. Hello, Hannah, by the way, and Ollie. Didn't say hello to you. Okay, where are we with the sim restarting? Found no massive improvements with the sim loading. I don't know about you chaps. And I'm on a M2, fast M2 drive. I am looking to update the computer, by the way. Now, is it going to start messing around again? In trouble clicking on the flight sim window at the moment. Okay, we'll have to come back to that one. Okay, it should come in a moment. Hopefully I've got you in the flight sim. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm there. Okay. 1 hour later. We were just over Nice. 1 hour later. Looks like it's going to be a day later. No massive improvements with loading the sim, unfortunately. It was faster with sim update 14 for me. Ah, we'll let that keep going. Catch up with chat again. Keep me company while it's loading. Yeah, what a shocker. Absolutely. Triforce. Let's hope they work that out. I'm expecting a small patch that will likely usually after a sim update there's another small patch to fix the to fix the issues they messed up again. So I would expect that with a small patch. And hopefully it seems Xboxes are having generally a better time of things. Let's try this again. Maybe it was just one of those things where memory was being leaked, because you saw a couple of stuttering in the sim. Bit of stuttering. So hopefully now with a fresh install. So Stockholm is directly ahead of us. Set as departure and off we go. We'll see what the time of day does. 33-second load screen to menu apparently. Oh, wow. 33 seconds, so that's better. I've had it in less than 33 seconds previously, but yeah, I guess the community folder does take a toll. 1 hour later, tell me about it, Brian. And there's no better place for this to happen when you're live streaming. No better place for a crash to happen when you're live streaming. But at least as you can see, you stay with me. And I can just carry on. So we'll try this again. At least there's a good number of people watching, that's always good. Not the best time to watch one. Yeah, you can never tell what's going to happen with YouTube live streaming. Could be having the most shocking live stream ever and you get 100 consecutive viewers. But cheers. I always wonder if we should clear the cache. Yeah, yep, that's a good tip as well. I've not got my cache on, I don't believe, but yeah, clear it if there's a scenery update. And sim update, in fact. I always do if I have the cache on, I just don't have it on. Good old Sod's Law, as they say, yeah. Sod's Law, Murphy's Law, Ollie, absolutely. Good grief, this is taking an hour, isn't it? It's not normally this slow either. I'm having a whale of a time. The cache, yeah. Oh, sorry. It's ESSB, Echo Sierra Sierra Bravo, that's right. ESSB, yep. And we'll be flying somewhere near this on our world tour. Maybe we can get around to flying here, because now it's a city update. Maybe we have to. So, okay, just going to set my heading bug. Sync it. And I'll put an autopilot assigned altitude, just in case we need to go there to 1,500. Full throttle. I see you there already, Rafa, which is good. And the Bronco, very nice. And Haboon there. H-Boon. Now, let's hope this is better. So I don't believe there's any airport updates unless there is, and I've missed that. I believe it's just a few cities. And up we go. Bring the gear up. Finding Stockholm, you can see Stockholm directly ahead there, so no issues finding Stockholm. And it's quite a nice little place. Barcelona looks nice. I'm going to go to Barcelona next and show you that. That looks especially very nice in this update. Yes, that's better, isn't it? Everything seems to be acting normal. Why couldn't you do this before when I was over Monaco, Sim? But there's a lot less photogrammetry in this area to load in. And keep in mind, live streaming with YouTube especially can take up a lot of bandwidth. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I flew over this before and everything looked absolutely perfect. Stop the excuses, Huddison, and just fly. It is what you're seeing here at the moment. Let's just hope it all settles down. That's a little bit better. There we go. So we shall fly. What I'll do, let me just see where my heading bug is. It's perfect. Autopilot and heading mode. Bring that autopilot assign altitude down to 1100. It's very flat around here, so there's no need to get up to altitude. And we can just use heading mode to look around. It's a lot safer than stalling the aircraft, isn't it? Load! Let's catch up on chat. What GPU? Oh, I'm on a weak system. It's a 1060, the saviour of the old 10 series. The 1060 was the budget GPU back in the day. But I've got my eye on a system. I'm just hovering over the buy button, a 40 series GPU and updated CPU and motherboard and all that malarkey. I've just not had to. Like I said, when I'm recording or flying, I get perfect. This is bandwidth issues. Anything you're seeing here, it's not anything to do with the CPU or GPU. You know, 40 to 50 frames in high settings. Why not? Why update? Yeah, I'm afraid I don't have that active Triforce. Maybe I can look into that. It's nothing you've experienced before, yep. This is totally the first time this has happened to me, people. Is that an observatory over there? It must be. I don't have points of interest on. We can fly back over there. But I can imagine a great big telescope popping out the top of this. I do have a very descriptive nature, don't I? But I can imagine something popping out the top of that and taking a look at these stars yonder. Now, who's that? Yeah, do come and join, chaps. We're just taking a look. So we'll fly around. Often with city updates, you have to go a little bit further to see everything. And then we'll pop back in and go on a heading of about 33 degrees. 30 degrees. Is that right? Yep. There we go. That's Stockholm, anyway. It's quite a flat city, isn't it? It looks nice, though. Tell you what I'm just going to do, though. Just so you get a better... I'm flying at the current time of day. Just take the time of day back a little bit. That's better, isn't it? Now you can get a better view. There we go. Right, heading bug. Let's choose the right button there. I'm clicking all kinds of buttons at the moment, but I mind. Go there. Oh, what's that? It's a big sticky up thing from the ground there. Is that some kind of aerial? What is that? Yeah. I think a Sobo was showing off a bit there. Put your own connotations into that. Okay. Hi, Blue Boy. You can join. Just fly around with me. Yeah, East USA server. I'm at ESSB Echo Sierra Bravo. Take off from there and come and join me. It still delivers 1060. Fantastic CPU. I've never had to update. Even with DCS World, I get fantastic VR performance on that, would you believe, with a 1060. The Ryzen 1600 AF has definitely helped with that, though. Yeah, it's definitely, as I say, it's definitely a combination. Find the right CPU, GPU combination of whatever generation you're in. And you can get along with the sim just fine, generally. It's just down to bandwidth then. It's mainly loaded. Enhanced photogrammetry, even that's not loading in properly. Anyway, try this yourself. It's a free update. I'm just giving you a general idea. My internet's showing as pretty good at the moment, so I don't quite know what's going on, but maybe the bandwidth is just being eaten up somehow. I don't know. Who knows? Give you a quick look-see properly at Stockholm there. That was a nice ship there. Shall we board? Shall we get towards that observatory down there? The big round thing. There's a bridge there as well. Now, enhanced photogrammetry may be filling in bridges for me that you may not have if you don't have it on. Because it does actually enhance bridges along coastal areas and rivers. So that may be slightly more enhanced on my version. At least something's enhanced. There we go. Let's fly around here in the heading mode. Take a quick look-see. Bring the throttle back a wee bit. Ah. Rather nice, isn't it? So yeah, it's flying around these little areas. When you get city updates, fly around every single area of it to pick up. Looks like a spaceship, doesn't it? To pick up all the details, basically. This looks nice. Continue flying around there. Do you enjoy these YouTube only streams? When I'm group flying, the group tends to be the main focus, obviously, because we're all chatting. And I always feel guilty, but never feel left out, YouTubers. I always check on you on the chat. Stockholm, home of Navigraph. Ah, of course, Navigraph. Give Navigraph a wave now. Navigraph offices. George, are you in the flight chat by chance? George is part of our Discord. He's a Navigraph employee. He's basically the marketing, one of the marketing chaps with Navigraph. He does more than that, a lot more than that. He does a few videos. He's been in a few videos, George, as well. Navigraph videos. But we're often chatting in our Discord. And if you're there, George, do let us know where the office is. Anybody know where the Navigraph office is? I've no idea. It's the Avicii Arena. Oh, is it? Okay, Avicii Arena. Is that the way? Avicii Arena? You do get a lot of stutters, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting too many stutters. It's just the photogrammetry which has now decided to load in properly. Look at that. Ah. That's a picture, isn't it? That's a picture. Missed opportunity. I could have taken a lot of good screenshots. Which I won't do because I'm in windowed mode at the moment. And let's not... Oh, that's not quite loaded in. But mainly, it's, you know, give it its dues. Oh, there's a bridge. Shall we? This could be disastrous, people. Especially in a 182. But, just in case, bridge lovers, the around the world flight I've got set up there, there's, yeah, I won't spoil it, but bridges will be featuring, you know what, there's a bigger bridge ahead of me. Didn't like the way, I was basically overspeeding there, that's what it was telling me, but I didn't like the way the aircraft was yelling there. This one's, there you go. Let's do one bridge for you. No excuse, I've got my hands on the Virpil, so, you know, the finest controls I've used thus far, I've got to say. Go and search my videos, all the photogrammetry beneath that is not good. Anybody following? I'm disappointed. You are, well done, whoever that was. That's Tog. Raphael, well done, my friend. I commend you. What's this over here? So as you fly around, you get to see more areas. And the photogrammetry not behaving. Let's just bring up that throttle. I had it down. And auto pilot and heading mode. I'm we'll fly some way towards that. Let me just get some vertical speed put in there. There we go. So I'm just twiddling knobs there and switches just to get that at play. Or in play. There we go, look at that. So this is an area kind of outside the main downtown Stockholm. And you get all these interesting little parts. It's nice, isn't it? Okay, have we had enough of Stockholm? Shall we move on to Barcelona? Time's ticking on, it's been about an hour. I'll let chat decide there. Oh yeah, the performance calculator with Navigraph, I must take a look. Anybody know where the offices are before we leave Stockholm? I'll just take a look at Navigraph just... oh, has it loaded in? It hasn't. Little nav map I was going to say to see where the airport is. And guess what? Navigraph, little nav map, not Navigraph, little nav map is not playing ball there, so... Plan 2. Plan B. Gotta love live streaming. Words disappear. Okay, I just need to come to my right. Take it off autopilot. Or keep it in heading mode. Come to the right, and we can line up sort of with this. Oh, virus and threat protection. Thank you, Windows Defender. Come to the right. And we can line up with ES. Oh no, yeah, okay. So let's come back 180 degrees. ESSB is behind us. Let's land at the airport we took off from, which will take us back over Stockholm. Which will be roughly east, wouldn't it? So about 90 degrees east. There we go. And there we go, we get more. So these outskirts have interesting features as well. Do explore cities properly when you get to these city updates. Yes, Barcelona. Checks out Barcelona Stadium. Lots of cranes too. Yeah, I saw that before. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Barcelona does look stunning, people. So I'll take you over there. I am heading east now. Just make sure I am fully east. Maybe a little bit more to the left there. And we'll line up with ESSB, my friends. I can see people behind me in formation. Let's get the screen. There we go. Blue boy! Well done, my friend. Keep and you're in the right aircraft, same aircraft. Now I'll give you a bit of a... People keep asking me now. I mean, I've got the Back to Basics series going, of course, about landing. I'll give you a landing tip here. How I judge my landings. First thing I do is make sure I'm about 1,000 feet above the land or sea level, whatever the the airport's around sea level. So I'm above, so I'm 1,200 feet. So I'm at perfect altitude there. Just bring my heading bug back, and when we can see the runway, I'll give you a little tip of what I do to land. I'll make a proper video. Maybe that's another video that I should be doing in the Back to Basics series. Go really back to basics with some things. And hopefully it helps. What server we're on? Virtual Sim, we're on East USA, my friend. East USA. Yeah, do come and join us, everybody, if you want to. It's always fun when more people join. So there we go, ESSB, someone's just spawned in on the runway, so whoever that is, thank you. If we can spot you, if you can stay there. That'll be perfect. There we go, we got Todd Raffer and Blue Boy keeping formation just behind there. Look at that. Well, that beautiful city is playing out. We've got to come here, people, on our world tour. Got a fact in Monaco. I didn't realise Monaco was so stunning from the air. I'm sure it's stunning on ground as well, but really nice. About 138 knots. Okay, let's turn. Oops, wrong button. Let's turn roughly to the north. We'll go north first, and then we'll have to come. Well, okay, about 30. Where's my heading knob? There. 350 degrees, people. You're following me? And that should see us right. And bring back your speed to gear down speed, which is about 120 knots. We should be golden. So there we go. So can we spot anything? Not quite yet. Airports too. I think this might be the airport region. Have a feeling. Just zoom in on that map a little bit, just so we get a better view. Ah, there we go. We'll keep coming north for a while. There you go, and get another look at this dome. And shame there's not a telescope. I'm assuming that's a viewing station. I'm assuming it is. Oh, somebody's just mentioned it, didn't you? Oh, well, never mind. Anyway. There we go. Oh, good. Wesley, yeah, and I've definitely got a couple more planned. I mean, okay, listen, while you're in the chat there, one of two things I can do. I really want to do a getting to grips with Spitfires or Warbirds back to basics video. Because I'm pretty good at flying Spitfires, so maybe I can do a video of how I deal with them and fly them, at least. If you're interested in that, so that'll be sort of taxiing, taking off and landing in them. Famous last words, when it comes to a live stream I'll be crashing all over the place in it, but never mind, that's just the way live streams go with me. It's difficult because you're putting pressure on yourself live streaming. Typically I do okay in live streams, I shouldn't do myself a disservice there. Is that the airport? That is the airport, that's the runway, people. So there we go, so we're landing. Oh, let's get back in that cockpit. Go back to our default view, take it off autopilot and line up for this airport. Okay, I can take this map off now, we don't need that. So about 120 knots, people. I can put in the Cessna 172 at least, put your gear down if you reach that speed. It will slow you down further. What I do to land, at the beginning, the threshold of the runway, I imagine the nose of my aircraft touching down at the threshold, the beginning of the runway. So you see I'm lining it up. That's where I imagine my nose to touch down. And you've got to be at a certain altitude to see that. If I was any lower, I couldn't see the runway at this point. So you know you're too low when you can't see the runway. Pappy lights help as well, of course. But they may not be of much help if you're not at the right altitude. So get over 1,000 feet, 1,200 feet above the altitude of the runway. What is... Did my gear... I did put my gear down. I did that on a live stream previously. I must be double tapping that button or something. Maybe I have to reassign that button. So there you go. I'm just imagining touching down at the threshold. I'm picturing it in my mind. Watching my speed at the same time. Bringing that speed down. Don't null your throttle. Even if you have to get down at altitude, you can do if you're very high up. But remember to put it back up again. You don't null your throttle till you're right over the runway. And you're just a few, maybe 20 feet off the runway, 10 feet off the runway. So there you go, I'm picturing it in my mind now. There you go, I'm coming in a bit low there. So I'm going to pull my stick back or yoke back. And I'm picturing just touching down there right at the threshold. I've got an image, I've got a picture right there where I want to touch down. I need to line up a little bit better, so I'll just come to the right, then to the left. I'm nice and slow that I can do that. Now I can bring my throttle back slowly. And slowly again. And there you go. Now I'm over the runway. Null the throttle. And touch down. Okay, that was a bit fast, but not too bad. I'm going to take that one. Usually get 100 or just under 100 FPM, but, you know, we'll take it. We'll take what we're given there. So there you go. That's the way I do it. So before I move on from there, Togs touchdown, very nice Togs. Let's stop aircraft. Look at that ground handling. The aircraft tips if you press your brake too hard. Now, Blue Boy, did you manage, my friend? Sorry, I wasn't. Is that aircraft going to stop? Did I put on my parking brake? That's better. And we got H. Boone coming in. I think they were with us before. Let's just watch them come in. Any questions about that? I'll do a proper video. I was in flaps 1, I'm pretty sure, stage 1 flaps. Oh no, I wasn't. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I thought I clicked my flap switch. Well, there you go. That was impressive, wasn't it? That's probably why I hit a little bit harder than usual. But no flaps. No flaps landing. It is possible. It's just not advisable. But we didn't seem to have a problem there. I'll do a proper video of that. Thanks, Triforce. I'll do a proper video of that, Brian, and other people, Rosalie. But that's how I do it. That's how I land. And if you can't see the runway, get up in altitude, you know? Originally, the name was the Globe. Avicii's death, they renamed it after him. Avicii, is it? Is it Avicii? I've not come across the name before, so I'm just going ad hoc with all different languages I know from around the world. I know a little bit of each. It seems of each language at the moment. I'm just quite fascinated by languages, even though I don't know how to speak English at the moment. Haboon, coming in nice. Let's see you land, then we'll move on. If you want to stick with me, people, we're going to Barcelona. Our last call. Don't want us to go on too long. I've had no dinner yet. And I can lose concentration if it gets too late. Haboon, very nice, my friend. Okay, back to the world map, my friends. Just bear with me, just while I get myself a little drink. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just load in. I'll get us loaded in first. So back to the main menu. I'm sure you're all familiar with these screens. Oh, it was the DJ. Really? Okay. Oh, Avicii. Okay, yeah. I'm going to lose track there. That might be a good time to insert ads. Get off YouTube. You're not looking like 182, James. I'm not. Oh, because I've got a custom livery, Blue Boy. That's why it'll show up different. Yeah, if you use a custom livery, it'll show different to you. If apparently, if you don't have it, you'll be waiting in your F35. Very nice. Okay, are we at? We are. Okay, so chaps, you want LEBL Lima Bravo. Sorry, Lima Echo Bravo Lima. Lima Echo Bravo Lima. And it should get to Barcelona Airport. El Prat. Did they know I was coming? They're thinking, oh god, here comes the Prat. Right, there we go. So you want to take off from either... Well, let's take off from runway 6 right. Set as departure. Gonna load in, and I'm gonna turn my lights on because it's gone very dark here. We've got a bad day. It's raining outside in southeast coast, the UK. Turn on the lights and I'm going to get myself a drink. Nice can of Crumpton Oaks cider. Crumpton Oaks cider. It was cheap in Tesco, that's why I picked it up. I didn't really fancy much of a drink tonight. I'm not working tomorrow, that's why I'm drinking, by the way. So I'll try and get a video out tomorrow. I've got the flight deck. It's got default profiles. I really want to get that video out. So I can enjoy a couple of cans. Not more than that, because I want to go to the gym as well. You don't need to know my business. Right, so we're loading in. Is this going to be the new Huddison International? El Prat Airport. You've got to laugh. It's a good number of viewers. Thank you, people. Mind you, it's a city update. And people tend to be curious. Don't crash. Oh, that is looking... Okay, it's just... See the cranes? Look. This is a fascinating airport, people. Fascinating area. I've never been to Barcelona. I've never been to Monaco. And I've never been to Stockholm. El Prat. I feel the sim is mocking me at the moment. Anyway, there we go. We're at El Prat Airport. Where are you people? You're up in the air. We've got a few more people there. We got Sir. Are you there? I'm not sure they're with us. Anyway, let's get up and get flying. So, throttle up. Put my heading bug to my current location. Increase the autopilot altitude. I seem to fly better when I've had a kind of cider down, and that's not a good sign. Even though I've not had it down yet. I'm going to turn into another OG Duffy. If you've not seen OG Duffy's stream, he's a brilliant retro gamer YouTuber. He likes a few cans. I like a couple. That's enough for me. Okay. Up we go. Past 80 knots. I'm sure a Sobo are going to love this. He's drinking on a live stream, people. There we go. And we'll go straight towards the cranes first. See what they bring. What I'll do here is go autopilot straight away and heading bug. And we can take a look outside that way without danger of crashing, hopefully. Catch up with you, my fine friends. Well, listen, if you can get away with it, and if I do crash, there's going to be no fatalities, I'll do it. Just need to remember this route. I'm not familiar with the area. It's quite a visible runway. So there we go. So it's quite a large runway, that is. Airport, rather. That. So I should be able to find my way back. The cranes are there, and it's... Let's just get my bearings. It's west of the cranes, basically. Okay, no problem. So if I just come along the coast, basically, back this way, I'll be able to find the airport. That's a good way of actually getting to know landing back from where you're taking off from, if you need to. That's enhanced photogrammetry. You may not see that on yours if you don't own the enhanced photogrammetry. Brings up whatever was under the water with photogrammetry. It does have a lot of nice features when it loads in properly. There we go. Look at those docks. See, I'm more fascinated by areas like that. Oh, that's a lovely cider. That looks good, yes. If at any point in the live stream, friends, you don't hear me for 10 minutes, and you hear a loud crash, just take it for granted that I've drunk myself into unconsciousness. Never. So I think that's enhanced photogrammetry. I believe that part there, which is nice. I did a video about it. It's well worth getting when you get to areas like this, because it does show you more than what you would get without it. So there we go. We'll just fly around here, then fly over Barcelona. I'm just flying over the docks area for the moment. So I'm flying off the beaten track, as it were. There's a nice ship there as well. It's not properly rendered in. I got a story of today's stream. Yeah, it's a beautiful game. It always stuns me, Ped. Definitely. Real-time and live weather makes more beautiful. Okay. That's the challenge. Watch this live weather now be pouring down. I'll go to live weather. I want to keep the time. I'll keep the time as it is for now, just so we can see more of where we're flying over. So at least the daylight hours are better there. That's live weather. It's not a great deal of difference, to be honest. So, yep. It's nice to see. It's a nice clear day over there. Lucky people. Look at that. Aside from the... What a shame. I did this flight off stream just to test the areas out, and it loaded in beautifully. Enhanced photogrammetry again there. That's the package rather than the city. What a shame. But you get the idea. I mean, you know, it's free. It's a free update, isn't it? Go and try it yourself. If you're flying with me, you can see It's just one of those things. Peak hours, a lot of people flying over. It's brand new patched as well. So you're bound to get a few hiccups. Fill in the blanks. Quite literally with this stream, I'm afraid. There we go, I just keep flying along this coast over to there and then fly back along the city. And we'll land and wrap up, my friends. I've shown you a few areas, unless people have suggestions. It's looking good, but you missed a bridge. Okay. Theo, Theo, come and join us, my friend. Get in your Spitfires, show us where it is. And you better join us for that round the world. I've got a number of bridges for our next leg, Theo. It's Bridge Fantastic, next leg of the world tour. Somebody can link the previous videos of our world tour. We've done 2 legs so far, in case people are not aware. Next one's Spitfires over Norway into Sweden. And bridges left, right and centre. Air Force One, very nice, my friend. Look at that. Are you with us? I think I recognise your name. We'll just fly along here, and then fly back to the westish, about 2,200 degrees later. Keep up this for now. Let's just come back towards. Shall we decrease our altitude? It's quite a flat looking city. There's a few hills there, maybe not. We're going to fly back around this way. You get a different vantage point like that. There you go. Coming to where's that? Kalilala for a while. You haven't. Good, Hans. I'm not going to be able to pronounce half of that. What's what, my friend? AD? What's what? The aircraft? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe you're chatting to somebody else there. So he's in a VF35. Oh, okay. So that's... who's that? Oh, no, somebody mentioned that in the chat before. Sorry, people, I can multitask to an extent, but I've got a can on the brew. And my sim flying over some near hills, so I don't want to take my mind off what's going on. We'll keep the speed up. Oh! Now you hear that? I got that before over Barcelona. See that? Hear that stuttering? It's gone now, but I had to go into the menu. I'll get my keyboard just in case. Come back out of the menu and it stopped. So I don't know if that's an artifact or whether other people... I had it offline before when I was just flying by myself. There we go. So if you go far out from Barcelona, you're still getting photogrammetry areas. Look at that. And this is why it's worth flying a route like this. Not just in the main parts and say, oh, the city's pretty. Okay, I'm bored, let's go to the next part. Fly out a bit. Hey, I'm sure you do that. Preaching to the choir, as it were. You're flying the Fuga to Norway. Oh, nice. Please do, Theo. I'm going to be in the Flying Iron Spitfire. And it's a tricky with the ground handling now. It's changed a bit. Triforce, thanks for joining us. Come back to the next stream. Come back for the next leg of the live stream. You'll love it. Of the around the world flight. No, it's not engine. I had it before. I had to go to the menu and then come back out and it sorted itself. And it only happened over Barcelona. So I don't know. If anybody else is getting it, let me know. It's not just me then. I don't have it anywhere else in the sim. So I'll come back 24 degrees. Let's just fly over this last part. This is our last go off this leg. Guys, what are you doing? You're way back there. That's fine. You're taking in the sights. You do that. I just feel like I'm zooming ahead. I don't have sim increase on whatever it's called. The sim rate increase, rather. Next world trip, sorry. Oh, sorry, when is that? Sorry, Ada, I read your comment wrong, my friend, I'm sorry. I'm working on it now. I was working on it last night and just before City Update drops. Maybe this weekend. If I can fit it in this weekend. just I'm going to give you a day or two notice, so it's imminent. Let's just say I've almost got it finalised. So I'll be working at it tomorrow, maybe tonight after I've finished recording. Because I find it relaxing working on streams. It's not difficult for me. I'm doing it by myself, offline. I find that kind of thing relaxing and fun. In fact, I do like flying, believe it or not. You may have guessed. Right, we're going to come back, Air Force One. Going to come back round 24 degrees, 240 degrees. Roughly. Just doing a 180. 180. Whatever that gets. Ooh, look at that. Interesting. That's nice, isn't it? Nice, nice, nice. Yep, come back a bit more now. So I'm just basically heading back towards Barcelona. Taking a proper look. Fly over Barcelona. Back towards the docks and back towards the airport. L-E-B-L Lima Echo Bravo Lima. I'm going to land there, back in the opposite direction, basically, from what we took off. Whatever that may be. Was it runway 6? Quick math, runway 240. 24. 240. I believe. If it was runway 6. We'll find out. Okay. Moving our RV to... Oh, is that you? Okay, yeah, you joined us in the flight. But watch it... Okay, let us know. Maybe it'll be good for you to join, lady. Sorry, I could not get airborne today. Okay, not a problem, my friend. I'll be struggling with this flight myself. I had a crash before. First crash to desktop in goodness knows how long, but I'm live streaming, so don't blame the sim. It's been pretty smooth for me, the sim generally. When can I find the stream calendar? Yeah, Discord, I link it. Oh, look at that. Air Force One, nice, my friend. I link it in YouTube as well, our next leg, so you'll find out a day or two before. They've got to be thick and fast, people. It's when I can fit them in. I like it that way. RAF, yeah, I remember 80, yeah. Okay, so I'll keep that in memory now. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll try and... Yeah, I would like for you to join, so let's try and make it a day. Where are you moving your RV to? By the way, AD is in the States at the moment. It is kind of like... You're touring around the States, aren't you, AD? Very nice. Very jealous. Love to do so. I'm a nomad soul. So I would love just to take off and... I'm a nomad soul, but I do have responsibilities, and you know, you have to be aware of that. Look at that, look at that! Picture time! Now the photogrammetry is coming in at the end of the stream, as always. Oh, go and explore this, people. That looks brilliant. Thank you, Asobo. Thank you for making it free, especially if I had to pay for it. I may not be so happy. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to get free stuff, isn't it? That's what I mean. And they do give us free stuff, people. They've given us the sim. I moan at them. I'm just keeping them in check. I'm a small channel compared to some, but where I can, I keep them in check if I'm not happy with something. But I'm happy with this. So well done, our friends. I raise awareness, so if you know, if a sim update goes badly for many people, I'll bring it up and I will give them a bollocking. Or let them know how a lot of us are feeling. You know, that type of thing, which I think is important to do. If you have a voice, use it. We all have voices, so use your voice, people. But generally, you know, I mean, it's the best aviation sim ever. So far. Until maybe 2024 comes along. We'll see what happens. You know, there's things that happen with it that we're not happy with, but by and by it's good. I am bingo here. Oh, great, okay. Oh, you bingo, I see what you mean. Yeah, see you later, RAM. How would I say your name? Will not be online until 8th of June, but I'll watch it. Okay, AD, no problem, my friend, no problem. Yeah, it's going to be within this week, likely. So yeah, do watch it and join us in... Oh, what a shame, AD. It'd be good for you to join that one. It's going to be a fun one. I mean, they're all fun, but this one especially I'm looking forward to. That's why I'm spending time trying to get it set up. So there we go, Barcelona. Barcelona. I'm from Barcelona. It's nice, now it's loaded. Oh! 80, no! Ugh. I just feel guilty when people do that. Thank you, my friend. What can I say? Give them a like, people. $20 donation from AD. That just came. Celebrate that chat. That's... You stalled, you're gone. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. AD, thank you, my friend. I'm tempted to hold on with that next leg now, just so you can do it. Spot the stadium. Sorry, let's get back. AD, I'll come back to you in a moment, my friend. That is spot the stadium. Is that a cathedral there? Just a moment. What is that? Anybody know what this is, this building? Spot the stadium. Here? AD, thank you, my friend. Like I said, I'm just still on that. You know, I always shocks me when people donate, and I never expect it. And you don't need to, AD, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Here? Is the roof up? Am I in the right direction? The stream's going to be delayed by 10 seconds or so. Doesn't it look nice? Talk, well done, my friend. Keep up there. You're right. Bumpy Disco Dave, my friend. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Disco, haven't you? Link it in the chat there, Dave, because you do some excellent short videos. I've got to say. Yeah, do link it, Dave. AD, yeah, okay. We'll have to do something special for you, my friend. That's fantastic. No, thank you. I really appreciate it. I do put in time, but you know, for me, it's a fun. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't put in the time. If it wasn't a passion, rather, I wouldn't put in the time. And it is a passionate project. I'm lucky. I'm lucky it is. I'm lucky I'm not just making videos thinking, oh, here's another video. Now I'm thinking, oh, this gets my fancy. This tickles my fancy. UK expression, people. Might not be how it sounds. Oh, there's a lot to explore there, isn't it? People, I'm afraid I'm going to come in for a landing at Lima, Echo, Bravo, Lima. I'm doing well for a drink down me, aren't I? Something's got to go wrong here. Generally fly better. I'm more calm when I've had a few sips. Oh, a couple more sips. I've got to remember that trick. Photogrammetry. It was going well, but now it's not. But it's okay. Good to see a few people join me. That's great. Thank you for joining me. That is a cathedral. Look at that. I know this cathedral. I can't think the name of it. It's one I want to see. It's apparently like tiers leading up to heaven, which is, you know, the tiers of the cathedral leading up to heaven, which is inspiring, and it just dominates the city. Anybody know the name of it? I don't want to Google that. I'm going to leave it to you people. Right, if I come back towards the docks here, the airport, people are lining up. There's the airport ahead of us. No need. Okay. Autopilot off. Put my gear down. Slow enough. Now stay down gear, thank you. What a sight. If the photogrammetry was better, it would look a lot better. Murphy's Law again. La Vita. C'est la vida. You know, you get the idea. What would it be in Spanish? Spanish is a language I don't really know. Know a little bit of Russian. Malinky James. A little bit of French, of course, we did that in school. And Italian, because I have an Italian friend who I go and visit. She taught me non parlo Italiano because people kept asking me directions. I've got dark hair and if the sun hits me I get tanned as well, so people think I'm Italian. Non parlo Italiano. And then they just put 2 fingers up at me and walk off, which is all nice. No, they don't. It's the middle finger in Italian. Bill! What is going on? I'm just coming into land and someone else throws me a... thank you, Bill. My people, you make... brings tears to my eyes, honestly. I mean, I do this and to know people appreciate what I do. Maybe that's the cider talking. It's not. It brings tears to my eyes. Bill, thank you very much, my friend. And AD as well. Never expect it. I'm just a small YouTuber and you guys treat me... make me feel fantastic. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to put 1 stage of flaps in I didn't do before. There we go. That's the proper way. You can go stage 2 flaps and landing flaps, but there's no need. We're nice and slow. Guys, give these people likes. I mean, thank you very much. You've got a ball for work. No problem, Bill. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the donation. You never need to do it, but thank you. I'm literally crying at the moment. I better get down. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm going to land... Sorry, guys. I'm landing on the... Okay, let's make it proper. I'll go where Blue Boy is. I've got plenty of time. Even if I need to correct there. Let's just give you a bit of a hint. What am I? I'm less than 1,000 feet. I'm bringing up the altitude. So I've got my vertical speed indicator here. Bringing up the altitude so I can see where my nose of the aircraft needs to reach for the threshold. Hope that makes sense. I'll do a video about that, especially for you all now. Especially after those donations. It means the world to me. Is that the runway? That's the runway, yep. Bring the throttle back because I'm just above flaps, stage 1 flap speed there. So I'm bringing about that throttle. It will decrease my altitude because I've decreased the throttle. And I'm just lining up right. See, I'm high with the pappy lights. I'm actually high, so I've got plenty of time to adjust. If you know this already, don't worry, but it's just for people who are having trouble judging landings. I'm just telling you, yeah, I can see. Okay, I want to get my nose here of the aircraft here. So I'm aiming for that spot with the nose of my aircraft. Just where Tog is there. There you go. Pappy lights are coming back into play. Plenty of time. Bring back... I can put another stage of flaps in, but it's a big runway. We don't need to. Bring back that throttle a bit more. We've got 10% of throttle in. 20% of throttle maybe. When I'm 20 feet above the runway, decrease the throttle. Let's do a nice smoky landing. 147. Yeah. Not smoky, but it will do. And we'll come off the runway to our right. Join the guys over here. There we go. It's a nice turnaround, Tog. And just stop. Oh, I'm sorry, my friend, I'm going to hit you. Something had to happen. I thought I timed that right. Sorry, was that you, Blue Boy? I didn't mean to hit you. Put on the parking brake and get outside. Listen, thank you very much. Now let's catch up with the chat before I go. That was brilliant. Brian! I'm getting off. What can I say? How do we type while flying? I mean, I can do it myself, but I don't want to. Listen, I've got to look at screens while I'm flying. Brian, Bill, AD, thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you very much. I mean, it's taken me away from what I was going to say there. I'm floored. I've never had that kind of level of donation. And I don't want any more people, please. That's enough. Listen, I'm doing it for the fun of doing it. You don't need to donate. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. It lets me know that... you appreciate me. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy that. It's just a quick look at City Update 7. Join us if you can. Thank you, Craig and Hans and everybody. And CT 90 there, good to see you. Thanks very much. Enzi, how you doing, my friend? Thanks very much for joining us. Join us on our next leg if you can. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. It's beautiful, Blue Boy. I absolutely agree. Guys, thank you. I'm going to get myself something to eat and probably just wipe my eyes with a tissue now. Lunchtime in Vegas. Thank you, AD. Anyway, people, I'll see you soon, my friends. Thanks very much.